Is your experience that what you want is rarely a priority for others in your life? This could be related to the childhood vow, nobody puts me first. Now, this happens a lot of times because when the child was growing up, mom and dad were not available because of a lot of times because of their job. Now, it's possible that mom and dad weren't available because they were just taking care of their own needs and literally were just putting themselves first. But that really rarely happens. Most parents really do their best to consider their children a priority, but this is coming from the child's perspective because they are egocentric and not yet logical. So if mom and dad are at work a lot or maybe travel for their job, the child can get this impression that nobody puts me first. And they've come to this conclusion out of their disappointment and their loneliness. So they grow up to be an adult, and a lot of times they're finding, because this vow is in there and it needs to come up and be healed, it gets reflected in their experience. And they're finding that people aren't, if they want it, I don't know, let's give an example. I always, I love Italian, and everybody always votes Chinese or, Mexican, or, everybody knows I love Italian, but, everybody wants to go to a different restaurant, and, what I want, never, nobody ever seems to think that that's a priority, because in their experience, this is what they're attracting to themselves, is this particular experience, again, so that this belief, this vow, can be brought to the surface, to be healed, to be let go. That's the good news. They can be let go. These vows are limiting. Collectively, they're called our life script. And our life script will either put us in crisis or keep us in our comfort zone. And we all know that when we're in our comfort zone, we're not going to be able to get to the dream life that we want. We're going to need to take a step, to take a leap. In order to do that, we need to figure out, what is it that's holding us back? And in the process of all of that, we actually are leaving our comfort zone and then coming into ultimately a new comfort zone where we are living our life at a new level and able to energetically match what it is that we want in terms of wealth, health, and loving relationships. I've created a free gift for you, which is 50 childhood vows, so that you can learn more about what I'm talking about here. How these vows are created, and how they show up for the adult, and where they show up in our body as pain and tension and disease. I would love for you to click the link below and get this free gift so that you can take a step out of your comfort zone and one step closer to the life you want and deserve.